Hello, what up you guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode here of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Today is episode number 253. One to remember, I reckon. If you missed yesterday's red player picks, you're going to want to check them out. Top corner, go and enjoy the two pretty awesome red picks that I was able to get for my team. Which will change in just a moment. But yeah, guys, do me a huge favor at the start of the episode. Smash a thumbs up. Like I said, it might be a bit of a memorable one. So it's one to really go out and show that support on. 4,000 likes is your target. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new around here. So the team is currently like this. This was actually just recorded, this little intro bit, before my red pick, my weekend league rewards, all of that stuff. Basically, this was the final objective I needed to do behind the scenes to get an extra pack. Was this the Silver Beast? I stuck a silver team together with a couple of the informs that I've got from Silver Stars from the very start of the game when I actually used to play that mode, and I went into squad battles and got the goals, got the wins that I needed to get a rare mega pack and a couple of other little packs as well. Just because the club was so empty before we got our rewards that I really wanted to try and help stack it up again so that I could get some upgrades done for today's video and complete that 85 plus Bundesliga player pick. So yeah, we start with a few packs. We're then going to go into marquee matchups, of which there is going to give us a few packs. We're then going to go into some more SBCs and eventually come out with the 85 plus player pick, the guaranteed Liga NOS SBC, all of that type of stuff, and then we'll talk team towards the end of the episode. So yeah, quite action-packed today. No gameplay, but obviously you're going to be getting quite a lot of that over the next few days because we are approaching the weekend league. Of which I don't know what to think anymore. Like, I know that I'm probably just going 14, but I'm still kind of scared. Like, there's some weeks that I go into the weekend league so confident because I've been playing some great FIFA. And then there's weeks where I go in just absolutely terrified because I remember the last week and the nightmare that it was. I got my worst weekend league record ever. 14 and 13. And I mean, that's terrible. I mean, technically it was 14 and 16 by the time I was done. But, yeah, the less said about that, the better, right? So these little packs, sometimes the 75 plus rated players give you a little board. On a very rare occasion, they give you a little walkout. Unfortunately, none of that stuff happened for me today. And we do get boards from the next pack, which I think is a rare gold pack. We end up getting Spanish left back from Valencia, which is, of course, going to be... Is it Jose Gaya? I'm not sure. I think it's Jose. That's not me just stereotyping. I think that actually is his name, right? And we get a duplicate, well, tradable little stadium theme thingy or background tifo, whatever it was. So we're going to go ahead and just discard that. And then on to the final pack, the rare mega. Oh, dear. It's going to be... Libertadores, so there could still be boards, but no blue in terms of tots popping up. And there actually turns out to be a couple of boards in there in Diego Carlos, and I missed who the other one was. I think it was the Spanish left back from PSG, whose name is Bernat. That's exactly who it was. So yeah, this is the silver team that I was using, by the way, against the world-class squad battles. It's not too difficult if you just play the rubbish ones. So, yeah, you can put a cheap team together like that. So, on to marquee matchups. This is literally last week's marquee matchups, which I hadn't been able to afford. I literally couldn't do it. I couldn't get it done because I had nothing in my club. And the marquee matchups, which came out last night, going to have a similar problem again. And because I in this episode, I fully send the rest of my club into the 81 plus player picks. So I'm not very good at keeping my golds in my club. There must be some people do this far better than me, but I just send everything I've got in there because I kind of need it. I need to in order to get as many as I can for the content for you guys. But yeah, if I had a smarter way of doing things, I think the play is to do like the League SBC grind, and then when you get the duplicates, they're like tradable, and then you put all of those players either back into those SBCs or into your upgrades. That would be the way to do it. I just have nothing to start with because I never have enough stuff in my club. Because I send it always into SBC. So it's a vicious cycle, really. But we have as much fun as we can. We do get boards from our very first Marquee Matchups pack. It turns out it's going to be a 84. No, 83. I forgot. I said to myself at the time, ooh, a Yazabal. But no, it was actually Munain, and I remembered that as soon as I saw the club badge. But yeah, just an 83 in there. Well, a little 82 as well, and some non-rare silvers. We move on to the next one. Another Electrum of sorts, and no boards, no walkouts from that. But again, it's an Electrum pack. You don't really expect to get much. We get a little Harry Maguire. Probably sells at the moment because fodder is just nutty prices, of course. But we're probably going to just use him in an SBC somewhere. That is how I tend to do things around here. So, yeah, next pack, no boards, no walkouts. This time it's just going to be Callum Wilson. Not great, really. What this is it is 81 plus fodder, but I would rather see blue. I'd rather get a TOTS here and then have nearly as much fodder to do the other upgrades. You know, I don't want to just get rubbish stuff here so that we've got fodder. I want to get good stuff all the time. That would be the goal. But if you watch like yesterday's video, and actually from the past few days worth of like upgrade packs and reward packs from the actual pack side of things, not the red picks, and then these packs from Marquee Matchups, we've been really struggling to even get boards. It's kind of nuts. So I felt like the red player pick luck this week was way up, and then the rest of the packs, like any SBC packs that I do, seem to have been way down for me during Bundesliga TOTS. Because, yeah, I mean, even from the guaranteed Bundesliga TOTS, we ended up getting Hummels, didn't we? Which is not the greatest one to get. So next up is a Bundesliga TOTS challenge. I thought, hey, why not just send some stuff in for that? Try and keep as many rare golds in my club as possible, because like I said, I know I'm going to need them for the 81 pluses. And I actually ended up running out of non-rares before I ran out of rares, and I think that's because some of the rewards that we've been unlocking ourselves just gives you more rare players than non. So nothing from the rare Electrum, I think that was, and then there was a couple of Bundesliga challenge SBCs which I just completely ignored. When I looked at the requirements, I thought, is this a joke? So I decided not to do it. One of those being the 83 players, 83 times 5 players. Anyway, what I did manage to get out of the club, just about sending absolutely everything, was 10 more 81 plus player picks. So it's time to increase the fodder and hopefully pack a TOTS. Pack number 1, Inform. Pack number 3, Team of the Season, Hummels again. Oh no. He's a duplicate, untradeable. So we're going to take him. But yeah, I mean, that's great luck. A 93 from one of these packs, absolutely insane. But what I won't do is discard him. I'll simply just put him into that 85 plus Bundesliga player pick that we're about to do in this episode, and that leaves me another Hummels for later on. So really good stuff right there. Next couple of picks were a little bit shabby, and we end up getting a little Joe Gomez. We were stuck around the 82, 83 mark for a little bit, and then I think it picks up a little bit towards the end here. Yeah, we get an 85 Mertens. Not bad, good fodder. Obviously, with Serie A TOTS coming out, who knows what players are going to change my team in the next week? I mean, because my team is forever changing. It's kind of crazy. We get Oyarzabal now. Finally, we get him in this episode, because it was Munain earlier. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Hopefully, I muted that out. Maybe even blurred it out if it looked horrible. We got a Sommer in the meantime. And then we ended on Acuna, because we always get him in the player picks. But yeah, instead of discarding Hummels, we'll just back out and then go into this 85 plus Bundesliga player pick, which, if you remember last time, we got 2 golds and then Baku as the TOTS. So like the lowest, cheapest TOTS that you can get from the Bundesliga, and then just 2 85s, which is, it was a bad one, you know, let's be honest. But we're sending in Hummels, we're sending in the 87 rated level 15 player for a 85 plus Bundesliga player pick. Now, you've seen the title of this video, you've seen the thumbnail. We get 3 TOTS. One of them is Goretzka. I couldn't believe it. That is I think the most expensive Bundesliga TOTS. I actually couldn't believe it at the time. I genuinely was shooketh. We've just packed Team of the Season Goretzka, ladies and gentlemen. Not tradable, but that is a Club 90 player who is worth around 2.7 million coins if you had a tradable version of him, which we don't. But he is a perfect link to Kimmich. All of the other Bundesliga players we've got, he's a nice link to them as well. We have just completed FIFA 21's midfield. We've got Essien, Kimmich and Goretzka. I don't see any improvements to that over the coming weeks. I can't see it happening. So I'd go ahead and do the guaranteed Liga NOS pack, because I thought, you know what, my luck is in right now. Let's get this done. And I end up getting Spanish left back from, is that Benfica? I think so. God, I always get their badges mixed up. I apologise if it was a different club, Sporting, or no, it's Benfica, isn't it? We get Ronaldo, who actually turns out looks like a pretty good left back, and will actually be going into my team to start with anyway. Like I don't know how long he'll stay there, if I'll like him or not. He's 3-star, 2-star, which does worry me a little bit, and he's quite short. He's only 5'7". But what that does mean is I could sell Tagliafico to fund by selling him, and with the coins that we've already got in the club, and just offloading a couple of other bits as well, that, you know, the very final things that we've got left in our club. I could put together this and then actually swap out Van der Sar for TOTY Neuer once Tagliafico and the other things sell. So I've just changed the team drastically again, obviously because of the major things that have happened in this episode. We're not even using Amiri anymore, which kind of sucks. I wanted to use him, but we've got Kimmich and Goretzka, so what am I supposed to do? So yeah, eventually Tagliafico sells for 60k. It gets me up to 154,000 after I'd sold, like, I think that Corona sold for like 11 or 12k because fodder is so high. And then Neuer was finally down at a price where I could actually afford him. I think I pick him up for like 140. I mean, by the time you're watching this, he'll be like 70k or something. Hopefully it goes up a little bit, because he looks like, obviously it's a very in-demand goalkeeper because everyone's got the Bundesliga defenses now. But yeah, I just wanted him because I think he's going to be way better than Van der Sar. And I can't afford like a Alphonso Davies or anything like that. So this is like the best team that I can come up with for now. Only thing left to do with the few remaining coins we had, the extra like 10 or 15k that we got, would be to buy some position modifiers to get up to 100 chem. So I'm going to be playing 3 players on 7 chemistry in this squad. One of which is CR7. We're so used to playing him like that. One of which is Zambrotta, who's going to play as a right back. I'm absolutely fine with him on 7 chem. And the other one is, we're going to call him Pedro, because I'm not sure I'm pronouncing his second name correctly. The Portugueser out who's in the left mid spot at the moment for me, he'll be on 7 chem. We're going to call him Pedro. And is it Gonçalves? I think so, but I could do with one of you in the comment section down below actually letting me know if you're you know, Portuguese, or you can speak Portuguese. Let me know my pronunciation and stuff. That would really help me. Because yeah, I mean that's going to be my team. So both my red picks get into my starting 11 for the Bundesliga, or for the Serie A TOTS Weekend League, should we say. We all think it's Serie A. You guys might know by now. There might be a splash screen. Yeah, there would have been a splash screen for you last night, I guess. And then, like, we're going to play 4-1-2-1-2. If we play 4-2-2-2, we're in a little bit of a pickle. Someone would have to come off and replace him with a more attacking player. But in a 4-1-2-1-2, if you can think about it, right? Neuer in goal. We'll have Zambrotta at right back. Grimaldo at left back. We'll have Tapsoba and Bender at centre backs, which that defence sounds very good to me. And then the 4 in midfield, the diamond, will be Essien in CDM. It will be Goretzka, the more attacking centre midfielder, and then Kimmich is the more defensive one, because Goretzka's got the highest skill moves and stuff, and better shooting. And then we will have Pedro at cam, central cam, obviously, in a 4-1-2-1-2, with Ronaldo and Waman up top. That is unreal. That's an unreal team. Now, I've been able to do that without spending any money this week. There's also been crazy content once again during Bundesliga TOTS. I expect to come up against teams that match mine pretty easily this weekend. We're getting to that stage, boys and girls, where everyone's team is nutty. So remember that. You might think your team looks amazing. You might think my team looks amazing. But everyone's been getting some crazy guaranteed TOTS. They've all been getting stuff from their 85+ player picks. So just bear in mind that I think everyone else's team is going to look considerably Bundesliga and OP this week. It's going to be a cross between Bundesliga and La Liga because everyone went crazy last week as well with icon swaps. So be prepared to see a lot of Tapsoba, probably a lot of Red Kimmich, maybe a lot of Sanchos and Goretzkas. But yeah, I think it's going to be kind of nuts this weekend. Aiming for gold 3, that is literally my aim now. I mean, you've seen the luck we've had from that. The 2 red picks go straight into my starting 11, and I'm genuinely excited to use them. The team's changed massively. What a huge episode for us. We packed TOTY Goretzka. At the start of the week, I couldn't even fathom ever getting the chance to use him, because to use him in the squad, we would have to somehow get the coins to fund him. We're never going to pack him. And then, yeah, I'd probably want to link him to someone like Kimmich, who we can't afford at the moment anyway. So for that to all happen over the last couple of days, chef's kiss. That was, what an unreal amount of scenes that was. I know, it seems like my pack lock is off the charts. I think it is. It's easy to forget that yesterday we kind of got nothing in the normal packs, and then up until the player pick today, everything was kind of trash. But I think that's just sort of how it goes. Every now and again, bam, you get something crazy. So keep grinding out that game, and hopefully it will happen for you guys too. I really do want to move some of my luck over to you. Hopefully that works. Smash a thumbs up on the episode. 4,000 likes is your target. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Thank you for that. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Links are down below, everyone. Other than that, just take it easy. Stay safe, stay healthy. Best of luck to you guys in the weekend league. Let me know who's your main man for this weekend league. I am curious to know. Have a good one, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.